All right, so here we've got a classic cryptic from LR, which is Liam Runnels. So this is from his subscriber thing that he's got, Liam Runnels, LR, classic cryptic number 48. And so the way I kind of solve these cryptic crosswords is I try and find something that screams out at me. And so, for instance, when I look here, I see aircon, and aircon is nearly always AC. And so AC, and it says turn up. So it's probably AC backwards. So I would go CA there. And then mug is like your face, your head. But mug is also to steal, and steal is rob, and carob is a healthy treat. So we've got that one solved there, 4 down. So, okay, anything else that kind of... Oh, that's an interesting B. So a B, interesting B. So wrongly described lime cocktail containing 24 beers. So 24 beers is a keg? No. When you go, you go get a slab. So slab, there's a B, and then it's a lime cocktail. Cocktail is probably an anagram indicator. Most things can be an anagram indicator. A cocktail is not a particularly common one, but cocktail, when you mix things together, so I'm saying that's a pass. So I think we've got mislabel. Whoops. So lime, anagram of lime around a slab. I like it. I like it a lot. Wrongly described lime cocktails containing, yes. So what's 9 across? Choosier when taking off and more off. So it looks like it's going to be an ear, and choosier is pickier. Right, so pickier, and take off the first letter, and you'll have ickier, which is like it's more off, it's more disgusting. That's a clever clue. That is a classic LR. I like it a lot, actually. All right, so if we look at 2 down, poor kid stuck in church information session. So we've got a C. So church is often CE or CH. So let's say it's a CH or CE. It could be C, like receipt, but no, it's not receipt, CH. Then information is probably just I, maybe. Oh, wow. Ha! It's just in church info. It's actually just a hidden clue. So it's you are. Yeah, so if you start at the U in church and read across, you'll get urchin. So that's a poor kid. Huh. That's a good little hidden one there. I didn't notice it. So yeah, nice. 3 down, spooners. Look, spooners can be difficult, and I usually try and leave them to the end. What do we got here? At home after endless abuse of hormone. At home is in, and in should be there because it's afterwards if it's going to be anywhere. And so hormone, so like mescaline. No, that's a drug. Adrenaline. Look, I'm just going to leave that there for now. SA teenager in choppy foreign waters. So that choppy looks like it's going to be an anagram. So, and then waters. So that's probably going to be C there. And if I had the patience to do the anagram, I would do it. But right now, probably not. Now I see something that's calling out my name. I see 21 across. I see 21 down. I see the Spanish. So that's going to start EL or LA. And then DNA lifted. So that might just be, there we go. So it's going to be DNA lifted. So DNA backwards. And then the Spanish, it's going to be eland. That's an antelope. That's a classic cryptic crossword or just a general crossword animal. Eland, okapi, koipu, classic animals that you only find in crosswords. It's just one of those things you got to know. Some of those animals, you just got to know them. That's just the way it rolls. Seem happy not taking sides with listener. Oh, I see an E and I see listener, and that makes me do that. Ear for listener. All right, so happy not taking sides is another way of saying drop off the ends. So you'll get app for happy and then seem appear. So that's a win. Midnight turns inside cleaner. Look, nothing. Mop. could be a mop in there, but nothing springs to mind there. Oh, Brisbaneites insult to... So Freddie Mercury was from Queen, and I think this is awesome. This is a classic, funny clue. So a Brisbaneite is from Queensland. He's a Queenslander, and so an insult is a Queenslander. That's classic. Classic. I like it a lot. So that one, it really doesn't look like mop. Let's move on. What's this S and R? Oh, angrily grabs soup about time. So that's definitely going to be an anagram of grab soup around the letter T. So if there's a T, it's not going to be RT. It's str. Right. So that's going to be gastropub. So str is, str is a common sound. So that's how I got there. And so there's a T. So an anagram of grab soup around the T. So 24 across, broke holy man, performed hip hop. So that P look like that's going to probably be wrapped. A holy man is going to be like a father, FR, preacher. It could be, it's a saint. So a saint is ST and broke is strapped for cash. So like that a lot. So what have we got here? Bin night turns inside cleaner. Night could just be N. Don't know off the top of my head there. 18 down, shorten a bit on the nose. So shorten. So it's not going to be build shorten. It's a bit on the nose. So A and then a bit on the nose. So to shorten something is to abridge something, and something on the nose is a bridge is on your nose. Okay, suffering after Sunday school meeting. So Sunday school is RE, as in religious education. So it's going to probably start there. Suffering is hurting and stuff. Well, what's 23 down? Grumpy. Okay, that's anytime you see initials or leads. Yep, it's aggro there. That's the first letters of autograph gatherer, glares, receiving only. So that's aggro. What do we got here? Crushes, Tangelo, core, and skin. So Tangelo core, that's the G. The G, so that's G. So it's probably going to mean crushes, and then skins. I don't know what it could be for skins, but here, if suffering starts with A and it's going to end in ing, that's going to be aching. So reaching is meeting. Like it. Okay, broken heart left me more worldly. Well, it looks like it's going to be an anagram of heart at least, given those letters. And that's probably going to be left. It's probably just going to be L. I is for me and is that. And so an anagram, so that's going to be earthlier. Does earthlier mean more worldly? What do we got here? Trusted intelligence of counselor on consumable condiment. So condiments is sauces. So that's we here. So that's going to be there. That's sources there. Trusted intelligence of consumable. Not entirely sure where to go on that one. Oh yeah, that one's that one. Anxious single daughter open to getting sweetheart. Anxious single daughter open. So okay, so daughter open might D, or it might be the open to getting, which is the G. Sweetheart is possibly just the E there. And daughter is often just D. So single might be one there, and then D, G, E on edge for anxious. Okay, so that leaves this one. So crushes is grinds, and skins is rinds. Like it. So what have we got here then? There's an interesting G, and how quickly can I do this anagram? So the S is gone. It's probably Argentina. Oh, Argentine. It's probably an Argentine C. Look, not a common C, but I assume it's one. B-I-N. Which by saying B-I. I don't know that one. So student got tattooed to be connected. So tattooed, it's got to be, well, that's tattooed has got to be inked. It's a very common one. And student is L or S, and look, linked is to be connected. So that one is a lock it in. Fishing sculptor, well, there's only one sculptor anyone knows, and that's, well, I have a Greek background, so it could be Phidias, but in this case, it's going to be Rodin. So Rodin, rod in, fishing, get it, rod in, haha. I like it, dad joke, nice work, LR. Explanations of old flame. So old flame, that's nearly always X. Adoption of lost geese. Oh, okay, so having a look at these letters, it's probably going to be, yep, exegeses. It's going to be an anagram of geese. Yeah, G-E-S-E, and then the S. Yeah, so the X, E-X with an S, and the anagram of geese inside it. Exegeses are, that's a whole biblical term where they used to analyze all those biblical texts. Okay, so what do we got here? Small meal had expired but was balanced. Small, that's probably going to start with an S. So small meal, so it's probably going to mean balanced, and that's probably going to be died for had expired, and that's T, and that's steadied meaning balanced. So that's an interesting S. So it's so there's a 2, so 7, 2, so of, in, it might be in there, which makes this look like insulin, but I don't get it. Is at home at the, oh, right, so it's abuse, which is an insult, to insult is to abuse. So that's the verb. And then you drop the T from insult, and you got insulin. Yeah, that's actually quite a clever one. So there, 6 down. B-I-N-D. So that, well, that's a D, and then N. Oh, this is a clever clue. So that's going to be spellbind. B-I-N-D. That's how you spell bind. So spellbind. Yeah, that's a classic one. I like that a lot. So no drink, only rocks. That's karma. So no drink, only rocks. So rocks. It's ice, like ice. Ah, right. So justice, so that is served. So yeah, so just ice is served. Get it? No drink, only rocks, only the ice. I like it. That's a very clever clue. And so when we go to 3 down, what do we got? So it's a spooner. So that's to phone. So it's the property is gonna start with a T, but that's probably going to be, so dial there, and that's going to be date, trial. It's going to be trial date. So it's going to be dial trait, but a trait isn't. So a property of something. So a property of something in that sense is a trait. So that's pretty clever. I like that. So trusted intelligence of counselor on Okay, so that's going to be edible. Edible for consumable. And then an abbreviation for counsellor is CR, and then we've got credible sources. I like it. I like it. And now I'm bin night turns inside cleaner. So I'm not actually sure how to do this one. I've got no ideas really. I feel like there should be an N, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any N in there. So I'm actually going to cheat for the purposes of making this quick. And we've got a D. Oh, so this is going to be a duster, is the cleaner. And then the night is PM. And we got dumpster. Like it. That's actually, well, that was the most difficult one, I thought. And I had to cheat for it. So that's LR. Done. Love it.